Well, I told you early in the morning today, the video I did in the morning, about how United might obviously see themselves really putting in a bid. All you guys hearing a "here we go" very soon from either Joshua Zirkzee, Manuel Ugarte, or Gerard Braithwaite in here for you. And as it stands, looks like I went ahead to hit the nail on its top, and obviously United is having a very huge link to that level of really getting a "here we go." Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys? And smash the like button, comment and share. We thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, Barakallahu fikum, and may the living true God bless you abundantly. And for those that believe in the good spirits, that are under the divine supervision of the living true God and the Holy Spirit, I also give you the salutations in there for you. Now, we are talking about Erik ten Hag, contract, terms and conditions, and then the other coach that was really given, that has really going to hit, obviously, Johan Ruud van Nistelrooy and Erik ten Hag, So we are here to discuss and really dissect lots of things in here onto this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, let's start it off from a story that was obviously given to us by Corey di Bologna, coming in through from Bologna, confirmed to us that yesterday new positive contacts took place between Manchester United and Joshua Zirkzee, Zirkzee's agent, Kia Joorabchian, with them even closer to an agreement on commissions. Zirkzee to Milan seems to have cooled and he's moving towards Manchester United. Now, when you see a source coming in through from Bologna linking a player to Manchester United and that player plays for Bologna, it really gives you a very huge insight on what is happening behind those on the tail of Joshua Zirkzee, because we all understand that he's really a very good player. We're going to here to talk about lots of things that is going to be adding to the club of Manchester United. And now United have gone ahead to obviously contact the agent. Remember, the situation is simple. United are looking at the £8 million agent fees as being huge, but I think the agent Kia will be asking Manchester United, now you are getting this player at £34 million, right? So tell me a striker at his level that is really at £34 million. I will reiterate my words that I think I said, was it last week, onto the Rasmus Højlund deal. Rasmus Højlund scored the same goals like Joshua Zirkzee scored, but Man United paid £72 million, and the agent will be like, paying 34 to the side of Bologna, you get, and getting me £8 million is not bad. And you're a club that's going to hit, obviously, go ahead and really do these deals. Remember the deal of Paul Lebile Pogba. Paul Lebile Pogba left Man United on a free in 2013, joined Juventus, and he signed a deal that was only giving Juventus 45 million pounds on his sale, and the rest of the money that the late agent Mino Raiola will negotiate with the club that he believes is supposed to be playing at will obviously go in the hands of this guy, that is Mino Raiola and his agents. And that's what happened. Man United paid close to £50 million to the agent, and this time around they're calling in for 8. And I think if you are to spend £43 million onto the guy called Joshua Zirkzee, for me it's an absolute steal. 2 seasons later, you'll be here thanking me. You'll thank me later, because I tell you, this guy is really talented. He's really one of a kind that you'll obviously want to have onto your side and see how things really pan out and really move to the best way possible. So for me, I believe in this guy, that he's Joshua Zirkzee, and I know he's really going to be putting in a lot of efforts to see it that all goes in as well, and we just want to wait to see Man United putting in the shift that is really well needed. After that, we have a story coming in through from Corey Dell'Esporto from Italy, confirmed to us that Bologna has informed Joshua Zirkzee that he must make a decision on his next club before the end of this week. Obviously, they want to make a resolution on who to bring in, because two clubs are willing to trigger the clause, but looks like the agent is really making it hard, and his clause is gonna be into full activation from the 1st of July. That's when it obviously comes to full activation, and they're like, please, Zirkzee, you've been here and we want you to do the needful. Tell us where you want to go, because Milan is on our back, right? Manchester United is on our back. Which team are you really looking to play for next season? And I think when you relate to what the story I brought you first reads, it obviously resonates that the guy wants to go to the side of Manchester United. And obviously, this is a once-in-life opportunity. You know, I've gone ahead to see these things really happen on several occasions. Look at Frankie de Jong, Julian Timber. Clubs really don't really look back. You get at Arsenal, look at Tielemans, James Maddison, Douglas Luiz. Clubs don't really look back. You know, when an opportunity like this really comes up, you have to take it. That's why Kia, the agent of Zirkzee, when he saw to it that it was Manchester United knocking on the door, he said, all right, I was charging Milan £12.5 million as the agent fees, but for Manchester United, if they get me 8, I'll give in. You get, because he knows the opportunities that come with Manchester United. You know, this guy will be playing for one of the best teams in the world, and the team with a huge most support in the world. You get? And the agent knows what it means, because when you play for Manchester United, your reputation really goes to the next level. He last gave United a client way back in 2006, I think, 2007, when Carlos Tevez signed from West Ham to Manchester United. You remember that very well. So, that is the guy called Joshua Zirkzee, and he has a decision to make. And I think the Euros won't disrupt his decision a lot, because he's not really an active member of that squad, because he's not really getting into play a lot. So, those stories that came in trying to say that he's going to be making his story or resolution after the Euros, I went ahead and refuted it, because I knew to it that it was really wrong, because we've seen players sign and do medicals when they're playing for their clubs. Douglas Luiz has gone ahead to do his medical, you know, in America for Juventus when he's playing with the Brazilian national team. So that cannot really stop a player from doing a deal, provided it feels like it's the right thing to do anytime from now. So that is it coming in from the man himself, known as Joshua Zirkzee, and these are reports coming in from Italy, and Manchester United are pushing to get this deal over the line. Now, after Joshua Zirkzee, let's obviously talk about Erik ten Hag. Yesterday, there is another member of the squad that is going to be added to the coaching staff of Manchester United, and he goes by the names of Rene Haik. And we've been told by Fabrizio Romano yesterday that Man United plan to add go-ahead Eagles manager Rene Haik to new coaching staff for next season. Haik and Ruud van Nistelrooy expected to be new additions to Erik ten Hag staff. Club side confident and ready to get new contract signed for Erik ten Hag plus new staff. So we are adding more people to the staff of Manchester United, and one of those that we've gonna hit to add is Rene Haik, and I think it's gonna be one of those stories I'm gonna really be doing, because I need to do it on a full scale, because I want you people to know the importance of this guy and what he obviously means for the side of Manchester United, and him coming into experience and them being two Dutch people. That means it's Erik ten Hag who was gonna have to recommend them to obviously join his squad, to obviously match the levels of teams like Arsenal, Man City, and so on and so forth, because we've gonna hate to see on several moments, on several occasions, teams like Man City, most of their managers have gonna hate to obviously turn into big managers, meaning that they are really that good. Arteta, when you look at Enzo Moresca, there is another one, you know, close to 5 managers, you know, who have been deputy managers at the side of Man City, have found themselves in a situation of really turning out to be top class managers, and that's what Manchester United want. They want to obviously add more to Erik ten Hag, those managers that believe can really be the next big thing in either succeeding Erik ten Hag or else going elsewhere. You understand? So I think that's a very huge addition to the club of Manchester United, and there is an update that's going to have there is an update that I just gonna have to be unveiled. I'm really gonna be dropping it soon and soon and soon in there. Now, Fabrizio Romano told us that Erik ten Hag's new deal at Manchester United is all set. The agreement is almost done and set to be sealed between all parties. Ten Hag will have important powers in transfer talks together with the board. So, when Ten Hag came to the club of Manchester United, he went ahead to obviously do what we call a contract, and there was a clause of him having veto powers on who to come into the club of Manchester United and who to leave the club of Manchester United. And one of those that has gone ahead to obviously excite many is that story that came in through indicating that INEOS doesn't want to really, they wanted to obviously knock that clause down, but it looks like he's gonna be having a say in all the recruitments. And to show to you that he really has a very huge say in the recruitments, look at what he's getting in as his next managers. You know, he's adding those to the already existing ones, and you're waiting to see how things will pan out in here onto this channel. So guys, I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Joshua Zirkzee to United transfer deadlines hate this week. You know, he needs to obviously make a decision. This week ends on 30th, and on Monday, that's when clubs can trigger his release clause, and he want to obviously get to Monday when they obviously know where he wants to go and which release clause they should be expecting, or which club they should be expecting to come in through to obviously trigger that clause in there for you. So guys, I sign out for now. See you later, and this is Rokan David, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims Barakallahu Fikum, and let's obviously continue to do the needful by subscribing to this channel, and after subscribing, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this beautiful YouTube channel of ours. May the living to God protect you, and may Allah protect you too under his shadow. Bye bye.